And that was the single biggest change for me was goal setting. I would always measure everything. And just by setting goals and tracking them, I increased my close rate by 15%. And it sounds crazy just by tracking it, but it's not so much as just tracking it at the beginning of the month. I got a goal to hit. And next thing you know, you're 28 days in the month and you're like, okay, well, I need another $100,000 to sell. No, it was every single day I was updating the board. I'd have this whiteboard. Left side was a yearly goal, right side was a monthly goal. And every time I made a sale, I subtracted from that. And I would have a new target to hit every day. And it's so weird how the subconscious mind works because I remember one time I was trying to, it was my first year of closing $6 million. Dollars, and I had $55,234 to sell. Mind you, it was the 30th of December. We were off the 31st. It was my last day. That day I had 3 leads. And I was like, oh man, like this is going to be tough because our average sale at the time, it was like 21,000 ish. So I was like, okay, well, I have 3 sales. At the time I was closing 55%. The math is close, but it's not quite there. And next thing you know, I go through my process. First call, renter property. I couldn't get it. And that was my fault for not closing harder. Second call, homeowner wasn't there. Now it's down to the third. Third call, believe it or not, I hit the exact dollar amount. It was insane too, because I remember what the number was exactly, but in the call, you're not thinking about that number. You're just trying to close a deal. And it was the exact dollar amount I sold that day. You couldn't have made this up. It was literally 6 million exactly because my mind was so focused on getting that. And not to say I wouldn't have closed it if I didn't write down my goals, but I think it really had a giant impact of just being obsessed with